I feel like the Ferrari Challenge races in iRacing are kind of the Wild West. Everything is happening all at once. These cars are way too powerful for the people who are just getting into them, and they don't know how to handle them, and neither can I, because I'm a freaking caveman. I just crawled out of a dinosaur. But this race at Laguna Seca was kind of special for me. We're currently checking out the first lap, but the last lap of this race was actually kind of what made it stick in my mind so much, and why I wanted to make a video about it, because at the start of the video I've shown you a couple of highlights of crashes that all happen in this race. People are way too excited in these cars, and that's okay. It's a lot of fun to try to avoid these people. But the thing about this race is that I was chugging along nicely, gaining places over the span of the 15 minutes race by just not crashing out, by avoiding trouble and surviving. But then just as the last lap started, I found myself in 4th position right behind this guy, and we've just had a tremendous battle this whole last lap. I'm trying to get in front of him, especially in these first 2 corners. But I don't dare to chuck it on the inside because I've seen him race before, and it did not instill a lot of trust in me that he would not take me out. So I thought better to survive another corner than to be taken out and maybe have the position. What made this lap so great is that I was constantly pushing myself to the limits. I was sweating all over the place for this freaking lap because I really found that I had to do my best to get ahead of him and do it safely. Prior to this lap, the whole race was just about survival, but now it was about a podium spot. I could make it to 3rd position, and sadly, while I've been rambling on, you've seen what happened. I did not make it to the 3rd position. I stuck behind him and finished in 4th, which is in and of itself not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Thank you very much. Much obliged. But the thing I wanted to highlight with this video is that I do have a lot of races that are just forgettable. I finished somewhere in the top 10 or maybe in the top 20, and I've been just chugging along, and maybe there was 1 or 2 good passes, or I defended myself a little bit, but nothing really spectacular happens. But this race seemed to be the same thing up until that last lap, where I had a tremendous amount of fun battling this random guy on the internet, and they remind me of how much fun sim racing can be when there's respectful racing, when I'm pushed to my limits, and when I'm trying to gather all my strength to get a podium spot. And even though I didn't make it, it's like Rocky 1, you know? I went the distance, and that's what it's all about. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you today. Just that I'm happy about being able to have a lot of fun with sim racing. And I hope you guys have a lot of fun as well. And I hope to see each and every one of you beautiful baby boys and baby girls in the next video. I love you guys.